Well, hello there. This is my second video of the day, and this time concentrating on all other stuff non-XRP. Well, a little bit XRP, but here we go. So, a fantastic post here by Adventure Bears. Could it be a happy Monday on the 14th of February, or the 21st of February next year, if we have to wait that long, for an event or series of events to occur? Happy Monday. It's about the only one I could find in a particular timeline linked with what Adventure Bears here is talking about. Valentine's Part 1, October the 14th, 2021 to February the 14th, 2022 has 123 days. Bearable Guy, 123. Interesting. It's 33% of a common year. We know that number well. And on the 14th, is Apple World Teachers Day. Talk with Night Sky founder, Night Sky app founder Andy Weeks. Night Sky, simple gematria is 113. 113 equals moonlight in the gematria, and the waxing gibbous is apparently a moon on the 14th of October as well. 8.8 or 88 days since a new moon. This is very interesting. It's not my world of expertise, but this is very interesting indeed. The Apple, look at the Apple phone. Its cameras are shaped like Ripple logo. Oh my goodness. 3 up, 3 down, 33. Interesting. Part 2. 14th of October. The moon is 35% in darkness, I assume. 8.8 days since the new moon, so 888. If you like numbers, someone like Zen of Tupac, he is Mr. Numbers guy. Sounds like you're having a go too. Adventure Bears, Night Sky 113, like the 13th. If you're a numbers person, you love all this stuff, check out Adventure Bears' post on this. But please remember, these posts are for fun. I don't know moon dates. Fair enough, isn't it? It's all very interesting. This is the one I I liked this. Look, Joel Schwartz was XNS was renamed to XRP in late 2012, but that was also just a name change. All this information is public through the GitHub repo. Code changes went live almost immediately within a week. Interesting. I didn't know that. It was XNS to begin with. 17th of September. 17th of September, look at that. 2020. That's interesting. That's 2 days from now. That's relevant, and you'll see why in a minute. Apple iPhone news event on the 14th. Apple News, English Gematria C666. Simple is 111. 111 and 666 equals XNS Oracle. Perhaps if you put that in the gematria, they're the other options that come up. XNS Oracle. That's interesting. 14. Okay, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Posted on the 5th. 14. All adds up to the 14th of the 10th, perhaps. So a month on from this event could signify another month on. I was saying that 45 days from the start of the new year, from January 1st to 14th of February, is 45 days. So if you applied that from 1st of September, you'd get the 14th of October, which is interesting as well. If you include the Hebrew New Year, so we go back to my reply in relation to this awesome thread, is if you did apply 7th of September being the first day of the new Hebrew year, the Shemitah timeline, then you just add 7 days to everything, and you get the 21st of February and the 21st of October. And that actually is very, very close to Mr. Cugs, to Mr. Marmite Man, his timeline. So, yeah, dates, very, very worth considering. Love it. Well done. On to that Mr. Cugs, of all persons. All people. Oh, what's this? This is new. Oh, no, it's not. It's not new. It's just his boom video. Yeah, fine. Pool posts the bottom of the apple. The very next day, Mr. Schwartz talks about his the Apple devices, the Mac iPads, the IP phones. Require urgent security update. This is not a drill. We've seen the not a drill bit before, haven't we? It only occurred to me today that iPads is IP, and that's could be nothing. Just something that made me go, Again, Cugs has talked about this DTCC. I've never heard of them before, but they are building the settlement system of the future. Clearly, that must sort of be part of the XRP transition somewhere along the way, but it's the first phase of the Project Iron platform will support delivery, surely, or deliver order transactions. I don't know. That will be initiated by pilot participants through client nodes. I'm not going to bother to read any more of that, but that's something different. I hadn't heard of those guys, but apparently that will be launched in the first quarter of 2022. So that would perhaps fit nicely with Adventure Bear's last post of February the 14th or February 21st, as I'd described in relation to the Hebrew calendar. Oh yeah, this is it. The DTCC. This is them. Project Ion. I never heard of them before. But it looks like it could well be part of the future mechanism. So one to research for sure. Having a little bit of fun, Dwight, with the original McAfee. I must admit, if you know about the McAfee, if you know about the dodgy elections in America and everything that is seems to be quite intrinsically linked with Pool, etc., then if something does come of this, it is going to be massive. Literally massive. Hadn't thought to check my levels, but I've got levels. We were recording. Good. So yeah, getting back to this. How many coincidences before it becomes impossible? What are assets? What are assets? That's a good question. Why is this relevant? Why did we have to take back what is ours? Think trip code, space, loop, as in Mr. Pool. I don't know. 11/11. Interesting. That's a time on a clock the way it's presented there. 11th of November. Maybe. That's definitely a date I've looked at. If you've seen my previous decodes, I will go back into that at some other point. But I think I'm going to let September get out of the way first. Space doesn't exist. Yeah, I agree. Space equals time. Time equals light. Who wins in the end? Moving on. A lot of this I don't understand. If this does come of something, it's just going to be absolutely crazy. But again, waiting for this to come is a bit like watching paint dry and watching XRP do something, because it's taking forever. But patience is key, guys. This could be our Black Swan event Mr. Dan Penner talks about. Future proves past. Nothing's a coincidence. What you're about to learn will shock you, and it's about to take back our country and make America great again. Now, if this shock you bit, it's anything to do with, and I highly recommend you go on BitChute and watch the documentary. It's quite a long one, called The Fall of Cabal, and it's by a couple of Dutch women. I forget her name right now, but a really well presented documentary. It follows money streams, it follows investigative actions in terms of real dodgy stuff. But that is one of the things that took me down the rabbit hole. I suggest, if you want to be enlightened and perhaps not be quite so shocked if what this comes out is what I think it's going to be about, then that will certainly lessen the blow to you. This is all very America-led. So how, for someone like me in the UK, how it's going to affect me, I don't know. Probably won't, but we shall see. Interesting here. Panic harvest season. Well, if you're into the, if you've been following any of the guys lately talking about Shemitah, and it is a time of harvest. You've got Yom Kippur coming up on tomorrow, actually, and in fact, there we are. It started this evening on the 15th of September, and it's just clicked into midnight now for me. And today is the day, the holy day, the holiest day of all days in the Hebrew calendar, I'm led to believe. I'm not an expert, so don't quote me on that. But today I'm expecting something. Maybe Dumperoonie, definitely tomorrow. We'll go into my next post about why that could be. But yeah, this is very interesting. My fellow Anons. The storm is upon us. The Great Awakening. It's definitely what I'm in. Wizards and Warlocks. Alice in Wonderland. Snow White. Godfather 3. White Rabbit. We're not done. These are all good, very good, relevant. If you haven't fallen down the rabbit hole so far, then these things will become irrelevant when you do. Interesting. Thank you, Dwight. Baba Cogs with XRP the standard. Let's have a quick look, see what this is. 5 minutes.
Or a security, some type of different investment. And what the Securities and Exchange Commission concludes with Ripple XRP could set the rules going forward for the entire crypto world. Let's get to Charlie Gasparino joining us now on what's at stake, not just for XRP, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big case, and I'll tell you why, Liz. Not only is the SEC suing Ripple, saying that it issued XRP illegally without registering them as securities, thus its whole operation is essentially illegal, more or less. I'm paraphrasing, but that's kind of what they're saying. Some of the XRP holders are now suing the SEC as well, saying that the SEC is applying different standards to different players, accusing the some SEC officials.
Yeah, I think we know what it's about. Check Bubba out. I'll retweet it myself. Hopefully the video will still be available. Charles Gasparino talks the future of regulations. It's on YouTube, so we'll look at that later. And I'll see if I can get that if required. Arcollect. If you don't follow Arcollect, well, you should, because if you didn't know, Arcollect seems to be linked to everything. There's often, a lot of it is very abstract stuff, but keep an eye on Arcollect. It's very intriguing. When certain events are happening, you see certain messages coming up. Very intriguing. Gotta love a bit of flat earthing, and if you're not one, that's fine. And I'm not saying I am completely, but there's definitely something not right. Oh yeah, I just like it. It's a bit of fun. All this tin foil all over these dodgy contraptions, but it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun, guys. If you love space, it's fine. Enjoy space, no problem. Yeah, that's cool. So now, going back, I'm going to start with Dope Boy. So Dope Boy emailed me the other day. DM'd me. Where does it start? It starts just up here. Nope. That's weird. It had some really good stuff, and it seems to have disappeared. Where's it gone? Like, literally deleted. Uh-huh. How bizarre is that? It was there earlier. Okay. That's very strange. 27th, 26th. Okay, well, I think he deleted his post. Maybe you can do that. I didn't know you could do that, but that is interesting. 589. 17th. Yep, he's shown that. I know Dwight Snoot's done that as well. He found it interesting. And something that was interesting, again, he re-highlighted to me that the Ripple Labs Incorporated were created between the 17th and the 19th here. So we're coming up to that 9-year delta there. Babacogs, it starts where it begins, yes, or began. And then you've got PrestonBurn.com. Now, this was really interesting. I started reading this last night. I suggest just check it out yourselves. PrestonBurn.com. I will hit this up. In fact, I'll retweet it now, so it's out there, and we got it. And you can come and check this article out. And it's really interesting. Actually, he thinks that Ripple did create XRP, and they've always maintained that they didn't, and they inherited it. And so it's a really interesting article. He absolutely said more, but he's deleted it, I think. Let me do a refresh. Interesting. Well, nevertheless, I sent the list to. This is what he'd deleted, or somebody did. I sent this to a friend of mine, Adventure Bears. So this is what he sent me. This is what Dope Boy sent me. Quad Witching Day: the potential of causing chaos in the financial markets due to the expiration of contracts of 4 financial assets all on the same day. Freaky Friday. A huge risk of a dump caused by the contract's expiry date on the 17th of September. David Schwartz post on the 28th, the 3 sheep post. Add 20 days. I'm not sure what the 20 is relevant to, but if that is relevant to something, please let me know, Dope Boy. I'll ask you again, actually. Is the 17th. Jewish calendar Day of Atonement is 17th to 18th. The Constitution of the United States was created on the 17th of September. So interesting. And the McAfee countdown timer ends on the 17th. Man, that's mental. That is literally mental. 3 days. I must admit, I'd kind of, in the beginning when it came out, I just left it alone after realizing it was going to take us on a big long trail, and I didn't really have the interest or patience for it. But there it is, another 3 days, 13 hours. I wonder how many days it'll be when it resets again, or will something actually happen this time? Probably not. But yeah, dude, like Babaco's bio, November 22, 11 plus 6 is 17. Interesting. I've got to say, Dope Boy, that's a post in itself, and I'm not gonna post it because it's like, but I'm gonna talk about on this YouTube because you said you don't mind if I do, and so that's exactly why I am, and I'm glad I copied it to Adventure Bears. She's a very excellent researcher. Yeah, cool. So let me find Adventure Bears. She did look into that for us. So she's got a great post on Three Gorges Dam. Check that out. We've heard a lot about that over from Val Jester over the summer, and others. Could we see a real big Three Gorges simulation? Let's look at that. Jesus wept.
The Three Gorges Dam will have a limited effect.
And a total volume of 393 billion cubic meters.
Oh my God.
And the speed will be 75.
My God.
8 hours later, Li Chang's water level becomes 10 meters. The city is completely sunk. Subsequently, the floods engulf large and small cities around the Yangtze River at 60 kilometers per hour. At this time, the height of the waterway is 15 to 20 meters. The flood continues to spread over the open plains.
Wow. I'd not seen that before, but that is horrific. And then all the weather we saw in, I think it was July, and the fact that this year going forward is the 49th to 50th year Jubilee in the Hebrew calendar, and it's a Shemitah year, and there's already serious craziness going on in this world. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. And there's been a lot of narrative about Three Gorges. A lot of narrative. God, I hope that doesn't happen. But anyway, here's the Freaky Friday post by Adventure Bears, part 1. So, at the triple witching hour in stock markets, last trading hour of the third Friday in September, so that's going to be Friday the 17th, S&P stock options, futures on indexes and options on futures, they expire concurrently, and that will equal an abnormal activity and volatility. Nice little down dip there. Can we expect theatre? Well, it looks like it. Yes. Wow, that would be incredibly impactful. And then it goes into some awesome Zen of Tupac style decoding in terms of times. You've got the film Freaky Friday, US release date on, that's either the 6th of August or the 8th of June, depending if you're in America time or not. 5, 8, flip the 6 to a 9, yeah, okay, I see in that. Starring Lindsay Lohan, 33, and Tess and Anna. Don't get along. Bodies switched on Friday the 13th. Forced to live each other's lives. Well, of course, Friday the 13th, I believe, this year, is October the 31st. No, that's the wrong week. I'm thinking 31st, Halloween. Bitcoin's 13th birthday. But nevertheless, maybe BTC gets switched, flipped. Ooh, who knows? And this was really interesting. So the time between the 17th of September and the date of this release of this film, oh my goodness, was 6617 or 666, I guess, if you delete the 1 and from the 7, or more interestingly, 18 years, which is 9, 111, like 911, 2001. Original film released in 1977, 8,877 days, 88 to 77. What will Friday the 17th bring us? Interesting. So yeah, some really good. Hey, look, it's just thanks to Zen of Tupac Restore Podcasts for, you got to check him out. He's got a great website here, and he's got his own podcast going. Really interesting stuff if you like numbers and the numbers game, and how synchronicity seems to come into play when lots of things, when dates and times collide, basically. Okay, moving on from that, I think that'll be it for today. Just wanted to rectify. Thank you very much to Dope Boy for sending me the information. Awesome stuff. I'm really glad I could get to chat to it. I'm excited now. I think it's going to be nuts. A nuts of a week. And just to finalise, I am part of a fantastic community by this guy. I'm on his Patreon and his Discord channel, and it's not mine, it's his. It's brilliant. We talk charts, we talk conspiracies, we talk the numbers game. Everything's on there. I would highly recommend this. If you've always wondered if there is something else in this world, something powerful, some kind of matrix pushing you along, and you see the same numbers in your life every single day or very, very often, then you'll probably find this an incredibly interesting follow at the very least, but going on his community and chiming in. I'm on there, you get to chat to me, and many, many other awesome girls and guys, actually, yes. So, that's it for today. I'm done. Sorry if I bored you, but, you know, for those who like this, it may have been worthwhile. All the best. Take care now. Bye-bye.